shit, nigga. What the fuck? Hey, you gotta go to my OnlyFans for that shit. Hey. Nigga! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I remember the dick. These were dickheads.
Is he playing or what?
You trying to come back? Oh.
I'm just waiting on this dude to click ready. I'm streaming.
You trying to come back?
Oh, shit.
No, I'm about to play this online game.
Oh, no, you good.
I'm waiting on this dude to play though. Like, I'm trying to hurry up. He's over here bullshitting.
Is it working still?
Oh, here we go.
Alright.
Looking for the fucking... Lost the Rams on.
Well, the hope was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium
Fucking
in
rain,
Tampa.
I hate it.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hold on to the balls, what you can do. Don't fumble that motherfucker.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hartman. And that will be incomplete. Drive it down on the way out there. But it will be third down.
Yeah, so this offense tries to really get a little bit. And the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. At that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
What the fuck?
Shit, Hector. Wow.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Fournette once more on second down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just
He's
shy
turning
of
on that
midfield,
foosball, boy.
59-yard attempt.
I'm just watching something, boy.
You don't know nothing about that
This won't get
foosball.
there. Won't be online either.
No,
It's
I
no
really
good.
don't.
Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless
I'm not
game.
really counting. I'm just
And
like,
this is a commentary in today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on them, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes.
That's a corner.
And down he goes.
What?
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the
turn the
O-line.
mic,
I've
man.
often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, man.
Defenders have intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Fournette running right.
You're kidding me, dude. Why'd you run him by him?
And some space here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a
So
playbook,
what?
they come to
You got
life out on the field,
that's a
don't they?
drag
We just saw
thing?
down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Willis. Godwin's
Come on,
got
man.
it.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I was saying people.
A great play there.
Dude, Lawrence is
His
fucking
first
terrible.
touchdown
He's
on the
like,
year. And the Buccaneers use the early turnover to get first here in this one.
And I was like, is it BYOB? And he was like, what? Is it inbound ball?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let me know because if it ain't, I'm smoking, bring that little shit, and I'm not making it. If they ever talk about it, say, don't call y'all shit. You do. If you say all this smoky shit, I'll get back.
Now it's Ryan
I'll say something.
Suckathon after the touchdown to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Stay black.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's back, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
TJ, my dog.
Pass, but it pays
What a
off
game.
And sometimes
Hell
the
yeah.
little stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 4 and just a couple.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They didn't really draw instead and pick up that yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Now, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
Fucking down there and smoke weed and shit. I don't want to get on the mic ever, so.
What was he talking about the Chiefs? He apparently going for no bitch ass Brady.
Nah, he wants him to whip those
This
guys. He was saying
offense
they're
finding
Chiefs.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's
It's going to be a tough game, though. Their defense is really
Never
good.
make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quick
We should be able to
with
smash
speed,
Brady. He ain't,
and they catch a lot
his
of
team ain't playing like
footballs,
shit on
as we just saw
offense.
there.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, a strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down. They'll go to the ground attack. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during
See that new
the
Monsters
rundown,
remake
sometimes you
that
get out
Rob
of your
Zombie
gaps,
did?
You don't fit the run quite as well
Well,
because you're
really
headed
good.
towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
With every game, with every season, Travis Kelsey, he just confirms his greatness. Streak of 1,000-yard seasons is now up to 6, and he's made 7 straight Pro Bowls, and his numbers have ranked him among the best tight ends to have ever played in the NFL. Another first down right there to add to his career total.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead,
I'm
he
gonna pick him up
sends
after
his
this
guys
game,
up
and I'll
in
be on.
excellent shape.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Still on butt cheeks.
I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna smoke his. I'm gonna go smoke my uncle's weed.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't blame you. I'm about to smoke some too.
So
For halftime.
leave it at 7 now as they
It's
kick
been
it
a good
away.
game. It's 7-7.
I smoke ours. I can smoke mine.
And they will not get a chance
Hell yeah, let's
to
kick it through
return
upright on
this
the
one as it's
kickoff.
through
That's
the end
badass.
zone for a
Tell you,
touchback.
man.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Fournette running out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Buccaneers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
All right.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Willis.
Got him.
Looking for
Ooh.
Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked
Thornhill,
up
let's
by
go.
Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit it.
Game over.
And
Bills.
you
Let's come back.
learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Our game here, Bucs and Chiefs, certainly one of the crown jewels of this 2022 NFL schedule. Of course, a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 55, Tom Brady's 7th Super Bowl title, when his guys really outmanned the Kansas City team who came up short in their quest to go back-to-back. And you look at these two quarterbacks, Brady, just a legend of the game. Many say the GOAT. Well, he's trying
Damn,
for
got me. I missed the
Smith-Schuster,
ride.
but it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Got him.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Mahomes now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Taking a deep shot here for
Don't beat
Hardman.
on speed, bro. God damn it.
Action, 1:56 remaining. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. This is fielded at the 7. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
What? Oh, hell no. Come on now.
Now, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on fourth down. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
Good job.
And look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, Willis. And that'll be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Willis to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Boy, give me that shit.
This is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
What school is that?
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Ooh, good catch.
A touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get three before halftime. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Willis looks to pass it here. Steps away to his left. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Let's go! Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Stuck for the loss by Devin White.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 60. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
and now here's another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And careless with a football there on the... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he is going to have the Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Fournette on the counter. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. One final try here for Willis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3,